Jason, as you face free agency, how important is it to you what type of locker room you would go into, whether it's going to be a contender or a rebuild? How important are those different factors in your decision-making process?
I haven't really thought about it too much yet. I know one thing. I mean, I'd appreciate everybody here, from players, coaches, entire organization, for rocking with me from day one. I hated that the season had to end the way that it did, and but I definitely have enjoyed my time since I've been here.
Jason, kind of following up on that, you've talked before about how important it was when you got there to have the facilities, the resources to help you through what you went through with your knee. Is that something that will continue to play a big factor in what you do next?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, coming here and seeing how they turn things around for me physically, mentally, it's kind of hard to not want to come back. It's kind of hard not to want to see if we could work things out, just because, like I said, it's a class act organization. They've done a hell of a job with me throughout my time last year and throughout this year. And so now that, I'm healthy and I love what my body is, it'll be a tough decision for sure.
Jason, with the adversity you've seen in your career and everything that went on this season, what was it like to go through it with this particular group of guys?
It was everything that you want, just because you could always see the fight within every play on both sides of the ball. We went through tons of adversity, and nobody folded. Everybody stood tall, and every week we went out there and fought. So it just shows the type of group that we have, type of coaches that we have, and the culture that we have here, that everybody's going to continue to try to rise to the top.
Jason, circling back a little bit, I think you probably can speak on this more than a lot of people in terms of the strength and the rehab staff that the 49ers have. Throughout this season, with so many guys getting hurt, a lot of fans will look to that staff and say, are they not treating these guys appropriately? Can you take us inside and see what better steps can be done so that the team's healthier in 2021? I
think it's the organization that we have here, the training staff that we have here, strength coaches. I think they've done a hell of a job. Injuries is just something that you can't, kind of predict or hope not to happen. Those just come with the game. But I think that we do a great job at adjusting when that happens, as far as getting those people on the right protocols and getting them back full strength. And I'm a proven person of that, to seeing that, following the protocol that they have and to get you back full speed. I just think the luck wasn't really on our side this year when it comes to injury.
Jason, looking back at 2019, I think you may have played 4 snaps that season, and everybody thought that was a big disappointment and was terrible for you that you missed basically a whole other season. But when you look back on it, do you think that played a role in just how healthy you were this season and your comeback this season, that you had that whole 2019 to basically get right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, Kyle and John Lynch definitely played a huge role in that, because they were trying to hold me back from myself. I was just so eager to get out there, regardless of how I felt. I just missed the game. And, once they pulled me to the side, and the day that they IR'd me, we put a plan together. At first, I didn't want to go with that plan. I didn't see exactly what they were envisioning at that time, but obviously it worked out. And I definitely tip my hat to both of them for, seeing the plan that's for me and end up working out.
Jason, I don't know if you've had time to kind of reflect on this season. I know it didn't go the way you wanted it from a team perspective, but for you personally, how meaningful was this year to be able to make it through and prove to yourself, maybe even beyond anyone else, that you could do this?
No, it was major. It was major. Just with everything that I've been through physically, being able to come back and had a year that I had, and I could only, go up from here. Being able to go into the off season where I don't have to worry about rehab, I could relax, and then, start back up in the next month or so. But I'm definitely proud of the way that I bounced back from it.
Jason, how would you grade your season? Statistically, you had a very good season, and that probably doesn't even factor into the receivers you went against. So how would you grade your season? And then where do you feel like you could have done better this year?
I don't know what type of grade I could give myself. I just feel every week I go out there and put my life on the line to try to be the best player that I could be. Put myself in position to make plays. But I always feel that I can improve each and every week. We're going against some of the best receivers in the game. So you're always going to be up for new challenges and things on the things that you can get better at. So I don't really have a grade, but I think I played overall solid, though.
Thanks, JV.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe.